Guys, so the next step after we've got the roof sort of on there is going to be to start to enclose the ends and the sides. Okay, we are going to start with the two ends and get the two ends to sort of enclose, and that will start to make it more rigid. See how this is flopping right now? Once I get the end enclosed, it won't do that anymore. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use a sort of simple technique for doing this. Is I'm going to take this, slide that over. I'm going to take this and I'm going to kind of hold it on an edge like that. Right? Oops. And I'm going to tilt it down until I have 3 points contact. Okay? And I'm going to make those marks. All right. So I'm going to put this corner right on this corner. There's one. Then I'm going to mark this corner over here where it hits that edge, and then I'm going to just tilt this down, and I'm going to put a little dot where that corner hits. And so right there is a triangle. So that thing sees it. I put a little point here. I lined that corner up here, and I marked that other point. And so this triangle is going to begin to enclose this end part. So see, line the two up like that. I tilt this down until it strikes right there. And bada bing, bada boom, I have my triangle. Okay, there it goes. I'm going to cut that triangle. Alright, so that's sitting like that. Line that back up. This is going to go onto here, sort of like this. And that should line up there like that. Okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to glue this together. Hold that in place. Hopefully I don't glue myself to it. It's getting awfully close there to my finger. I'm starting to glue myself to it. And then I connect that up right there. Careful. All right, and so there I have like one edge. So now I've got to do the next triangle that goes from here to this corner, right? So the beauty of that is that I've already got that length. I can just sort of set this here, right? And I know that length, and so what I've got to do is make this other length. So I'm going to try and see if I can tilt that down. And I sort of can't, so what I'm going to do is get it as close as I can, and then I'm going to sort of mark it. That piece right there
needs to just follow this a little bit better.
So put that. Oh, guess what? Not big enough. Damn it. All right, get a bigger piece. See how I've got that triangle right there? So I'm going to just take this piece and sort of put it in there. there's one point there. There's the other point here. So I think if I cut that triangle right there, it should fit in there. Okay? I'm going to go ahead and give that a try. And what you're going to find with this process is that there is a lot of trial and error with it. That. Okay, so there is the end. I've managed to get that all enclosed. And so now when you look at it from the inside, right, it feels like it has closure. You see that? So now do the same thing to the other end. I can take the other end, line it up here in this corner. Oops, I broke it. Some more glue back on there. So I can take the other end and start to fill that in also. So same thing, I'll line this up with a corner, and I will tilt it down. There's my 2 points. One there, and that encloses that triangle. Looks like that's going to work. All right. So I'll cut that, glue it in, and then I'll make the next triangle. So that's going to be your next steps, is going to be to start to fill in the 2 ends of this object. My eyesight must be getting worse. I can't see this stuff unless I pull those glasses way away from my face. Okay, I got one more triangle to put in, a little skinny one right here, right? And that'll start to give me the closure on the 2 sides. Then after that, we're going to pick one of these 2 sides, and we're going to enclose the other side. Okay?
Show the ends.
So there's one triangle missing right there that I've got to cut. This one's got both of the triangles. You can see one down here and one here that have filled in the end. Okay? So your next step is to go ahead and close in your 2 ends, and then we're going to pick one of the 2 sides to start to enclose that and stop the